I'm PC Vanessa Thompson, I work here.
Okay, wonderful. Lovely. So what's your number? 1503, was it?
Yeah,
Oh,
no,
lovely.
15032.
32, lovely.
I'm just wondering what you're doing.
Just making a little video really around the area.
Okay, and what's that to do with? Just obviously because we've got security in mind as well.
Yeah, sure. Just making a little video of the area and that really.
Okay.
There's police station around here. Obviously, it's a new station you got down there.
Yeah.
What was that? 3 years ago? Was it 4 maybe?
Okay.
Yeah, so just letting people kind of know where the station is. Just matters of public interest, really.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine. Do you mind if I just take your name?
Why would I want to give you that?
Because in case there is anything else, I'm just interested. If you're just doing anything, there's nothing wrong, then I just want to know who it is. Because obviously there's security as well.
Right, okay.
So security is heightened at the moment. So if there's nothing wrong, I just want to find out who your name is in case anything else were to come about.
So what you're implying is that if I don't give my name, I'm doing something wrong? No,
I'm just saying in case something retrospectively happened and someone said, oh, something happened, and I say, oh, I saw someone and I spoke to him, but I won't know what his name is.
That's fine. I mean, there's nothing to oblige me to give you my name at this point.
There isn't. You're all right.
So no, I'd rather not, thank you.
Okay.
But at this point, am I being entertained or anything?
No, I was just speaking to you and finding out
no
what
problem
you were
at all.
doing
That's fine.
For security.
Yeah, it's absolutely fine. Started to do that.
So you're just going to stay on the perimeter, are you?
Yeah, I don't know. I'm just going to have a wander around, see what's around.
Inside. So
But
you can't go inside the building, okay?
Oh no, I won't go inside any buildings, obviously. Yeah.
Stay on the perimeter, but you can't go anywhere else.
Well, I mean, if there are any restrictions, like signs.
Restrictions from there, there's a security. I'm a police officer, and I'm telling you, you cannot go with it inside there. This is a secure.
Yeah, but a
police
officer can tell me not to wear yellow shoelaces.
But I'm not telling you not to wear shoelaces. I'm saying that this is a secure place. There is a security there. I'll walk with you if you like. It's fine.
No, that's all right. If it's secure, there's nothing to worry about, is there?
But I'm advising you as a police officer that you shouldn't be going in there. Okay?
But is it against the law?
You are not permitted to go into this building here.
I'm not going to go into any buildings. I just said that.
Into the area.
And why not? Again, is there any laws restricting me from doing that?
Yes, it's security. You're not allowed in there unless you've got a warrant card.
What law is that?
There's restrictions on there that you are not allowed to go into there.
If it's public access, and
there
it's
isn't public access.
Well, that's fine. I won't go past any points that aren't publicly accessible. That's not a problem. But that's not a problem at all.
I'm trying to walk on to front now. Oh, okay. Is there anyone coming? You have to use the building.
Oh. So yeah, I mean, we'll have a look at any signs, make sure that there isn't anything that says that I can't. So look, cycle path, pedestrian footpath. That is literally signage right there saying that this is a public footpath. Obviously double yellow lines.
Alright guys, this audit goes south real quick as the first officer, PC Vanessa, approaches the auditor. Tension spikes immediately as she questions the purpose of filming and demands identification. Watch how calm reasoning clashes with official scrutiny, setting the stage for a real test of public access rights and transparency.
So naturally that has no entry through those gates, but obviously it's locked gates, so wouldn't be able to go through there even if I wanted to. But yeah, so this is where somebody else got to previously. So that sign there clearly says, please have both ID and car pass ready for inspection. So as you can see, there's clearly gates because I should imagine it's probably restricted parking. But there are literally no signs, unless I missed any on here, so I will double check. There's literally no signs saying, you know, police only or restricted access. No, that's just CCTV signs. So there's literally nothing there to stop anybody from accessing. Pardon?
I've already asked you nicely, you cannot go any further than this.
To stop you. Keep coming, mate. Then if you want to assault me, we'll have you nicked for that, shall we?
I haven't done anything.
Use reasonable force. I'm licensed to stop you coming on these premises.
What license have you got?
SIA.
Well,
The government.
Where's that displayed?
You don't need to see that, pal.
Under the SIA laws, that should be on display.
You've been reading Google. He's a Google lawyer. Look.
That should be on display at all times while in operation of your duties. You can actually lose your license for not having it on display.
My pocket, so I saw you
No, it needs to be on display.
Mate, don't put the law. You know what you're talking about.
Listen,
I clearly do.
I said to you that I'm a police officer and I've asked you that you're not allowed past here. It's a site you're not allowed past here. So please don't come on site.
Where's the signage?
I'm telling you as a police officer, you've seen my warrant card.
Yeah.
And I'm telling you as a police officer, you're not allowed to
You
come
could
past
tell
here.
me as a police officer that I'm not allowed to wear a black coat or a yellow hat or...
But that's not
You know.
official, is it? I'm asking you nicely.
Well, this isn't official. If it was
saying to
official,
you-
there would be
Okay,
signage.
but I'm officially telling you, you are not allowed on
Under
site.
what power are you using to officially tell me this? Please.
This is the... You can see
No.
you're not allowed in here.
That is for cars. If this were restricted for pedestrian access, there would be a pedestrian gate. But there clearly isn't.
So what makes you want to do this all day and all night? Have you got bored or something?
Well, to be fair, there's marked police vehicles up there. I want to get some shots of marked police vehicles. They're public property.
They may well be public property.
This is public property.
This area, you're not allowed on here.
But there's no restricted access signs, none whatsoever.
Right, so we're telling you, no.
But your verbal commands don't take precedence when it's a public area.
I don't know what you're talking about, mate. You've been
I
reading
literally
Google.
do.
You've been reading Google too much. Google lawyer. We have about 3 of you a week turn up here.
Yeah?
Yeah,
That's probably
sure.
because you keep acting like idiots.
Really?
Yeah.
You're insulting me now, are you?
Yeah, the more you act like
You're
idiots,
insulting me by calling me an idiot.
the more you act like
Okay,
idiots,
no, I'm going to say to you, I take it personally. I feel threatened, and I can have you nicked for public order. How do you feel about that? Come on, what's your law? Come on,
threatened.
Come on, man.
There's no act or
You
threat
just
of
called me an
violence.
idiot.
Yeah.
How do you know I'm an idiot? Do you know me? Do you know my family?
I
Do you
said
know
you're
me?
acting like
Mate, you've insulted me.
being offended isn't against the law.
Google lawyer.
Things are about to spiral as rights get tested on camera. The security team asserts authority over access, claiming restricted zones, while the auditor challenges the lack of proper signage. This is where public versus restricted space debates ignite, and the first sparks of confrontation appear, with verbal jabs flying over what's legally enforceable.
Mate.
Mm-hmm.
You're a Google lawyer.
Cool. Well, again, you haven't got your SIA badge, so I'll report that to the
Do
SIA.
what you want, my friend.
Will do.
Do it all day long.
Not a problem.
What's your name then?
Why would I give you that?
Well, why would I give you my name? You wouldn't even know who I am.
Because you're the one.
You don't want me to
You're
explain.
the.
Who am I?
You're the one. Well, I can just say the one working at the hut at this headquarters on this date and this time. They'll have record of who's working. They'll find it. It's not difficult. There's record of everything.
Fool. Yeah, we're right. Nothing better to do. You got a job?
Yeah, I have actually.
Well, blimey.
Yeah. So is this private property, is it?
This is private land, my friend.
Who owns it?
None of your business.
So is it not owned by
Go to the land registry and I'll tell you all about it, mate.
is it not owned by the police, by the Ministry of Justice, or
You define it.
I mean whether or not
It's private. I don't know exactly who owns it, but it's private. property.
whether or not you rent
I'm
it
trying to
privately.
be
Oh yeah, can you
reasonable
just
with
keep
you.
a bit of a distance?
I'm trying to be reasonable.
Yeah, and I'm not. I'm just saying, if this is private and it's even rented by the government, which it obviously is, then that's publicly funded. Like those
But
those
even
police
if it's
vehicles
funded, it
are publicly
doesn't mean
funded.
that public are allowed access here. Okay. So it doesn't matter
So-
whether it's publicly funded or not.
If you have no information that says that this is private, this is restricted, then what's the authority that you're acting under?
You can't gain access.
Access.
Yeah.
He's been videoing everywhere and he wants to gain access.
Why do you want access to the police?
I want to go have a look at the marked vehicles.
You can't, mate.
Why?
Because it's a police site. It's private.
Private? Who's it owned by? Do you know?
Devon Court Constabulary.
Okay, and who owns Devon and Cornwall Constabulary?
Here we go.
Who owns Devon and Cornwall Constabulary? Who operates? Who runs? Who funds it?
It's what's that something you mean? What
It's
you
publicly funded, isn't it?
think- Right, and what do you think that means? That entitles you access? Is that what you're trying to say?
To areas that are not clearly restricted.
What What's that?
That's a barrier for cars. The pedestrian access is not restricted at all.
You do not have access to private stuff.
But again, where's the private signs? Where's the private property signs? I've walked all the way up, looked at every single sign. There's nothing.
Don't Google lawyer, mate. Plenty of them.
Can we just be reasonable about this? You've got to here. You're not going to get any further than here.
Is that your warrant, Is that your warrant card, sir?
There you go,
Do you
mate.
want
16738. Is that Constable Fowler?
Yeah,
Lovely.
I'm a police officer.
Okay.
I'm telling you, this site is a private police site and you do not have access to it.
Do you have any evidence of that?
I don't need the evidence. I'm a police
Well, you
officer.
could tell me it's illegal to wear this coat, but it doesn't mean that it's true. Just because you showed me a card that I'm a police officer, that coat is
I'm telling
illegal.
you, you're not coming in.
Okay. What happens if I do?
The moon,
Sorry?
mate. Doesn't mean
I'll
she's
use
with a
reasonable force
NASA
to
and get a
prevent you
plane
coming
to
in.
get to it.
Pardon?
Is it?
I'll use reasonable force to prevent you coming in.
Yeah, that's what I told him. I've already told him I'll do that.
Okay. So you'll use reasonable force.
Yes,
Yeah.
to prevent you coming in.
Okay.
Same as.
Okay. So what I suggest, mate, is
So that's a threat right there.
It's not a threat.
Well, it is
It's not.
because you have.
It's
explanation.
you-
You asked me a question.
you
You
have-
asked me what happened. I've explained.
Yeah,
it to
and you have no
tonight.
jurisdiction to use reasonable force
I do
under
have
these
jurisdiction. I'm a
conditions.
police officer. I can use reasonable force to prevent you going there. It's a private site, and there are various laws that allow me to prevent you going to that site. We can go
Again,
along this line if you want, mate.
If this were private, where there would be signage saying
Listen,
private
we don't
property.
need to do this. We don't need to do this. Why don't you just make your way? We don't need to be doing this, okay? It doesn't need to escalate to this. If you go on your way, then that will be fine.
Tell you what, you're going to leave here before I do today.
Okay? Okay.
What is it you're trying to achieve, mate?
Like I said, I wanted to go get some shots of the marked vehicles, publicly owned vehicles on publicly owned land.
I couldn't be more reasonable than I'm being with you now.
I know,
okay?
and I'm not
I've listened to you,
arguing, I'm not
I've
threatening, I'm not
understood.
raising my voice at you, I'm just
saying,
explaining my
but
point.
you are not coming on site.
Okay,
Okay? That
Cool.
is not happening.
fine.
I don't understand what you're trying to achieve.
So we've got the apparently SIA badge, security, although he's lacking his SIA badge.
Yeah, it's underneath.
Yeah, it needs to be visible. It needs to be. Yeah, it needs to be on. It needs to be.
Google lawyer.
Yeah, it needs to be. It needs to be visible at all times while on duty, doesn't it? Like police officers have to have. Well, obviously, unless they're non-uniform, but if they're in uniform, their epaulets need to be on their outermost worn layer of clothing. With SIA operating officers, don't work in public. At the end of the day, don't work in a public place. I mean, it is where I'm stood. Where I'm stood is a public place. But yeah, so if you don't want to be filmed, don't come to somebody with a camera. You obviously knew I was recording, that's why you've come.
I finished working about 10 minutes. Do you want to meet off site and have a chat?
No, I'm good, mate. Is that a threat?
No, I'm just want to have a chat. Little chat.
We're having a chat now, aren't we?
Want to do that?
We're having a chat now, aren't we?
Yeah. 10 minutes.
We're having a chat now, buddy. Sounds like a threat to me.
It's not a threat at all, mate.
Officer Fowler, are you hearing this? This security guard's using fighting words. He's saying he wants to meet me off site in 10 minutes when he finishes work,
You want to come off and have a chat? We'll have a chat about it somewhere else.
which is clearly a threat, and that's considered fighting words under the law.
Not a threat.
Yes.
Okay, what exactly are considered fighting words under the law? What bit of legislation you talk about here?
I can't remember the act actually off the top of my head, but
So which bit of legislation has fighting words in it? Because you said the word fighting words in legislation. Which
yeah.
legislation is
So you're allowed to defend yourself if somebody is using fighting words in a way that makes you feel threatened. So I feel
that?
threatened
Which bit
now.
of legislation is that?
I can't remember the acting section, to be honest, off the top of my head.
But you're quoting legislation, says
Yeah.
legislation, but you don't know legislation.
No, off the top of my head, no.
Okay, so if you're going to quote legislation at us,
Okay.
and then say I need to be aware of that and be aware of those words.
But you're a police
you-
officer.
But you don't know the legislation you're quoting.
Yeah, but you're
So
a police
how do you know
officer.
it is?
Okay, it's still a threat, which even a threat,
still a threat.
even something that makes somebody feel like they're being.
Watch closely, the officers here are about to get exposed. Verbal threats emerge from security, hinting at off-site confrontations, while the auditor calmly documents the intimidation. The situation teeters between a legal debate and potential assault, showing the fine line between perceived authority and abuse of power, all captured in real time.
being threatened or about to be attacked actually
You're calling me an idiot just now.
actually feel is actually
Threatened me
common
for
assault.
calling me an idiot. You don't even know who I am. The first thing you said to me was I was an idiot.
Said acting
Now, that
like,
is threatening.
but
my friend.
acting like.
Yeah, you really?
Mhm.
Well, checkmate.
So I'm surprised you guys haven't got the memo on public recordings around police stations, really.
What memo is that?
Exactly, and that says it all, doesn't it?
Well, I don't know. You feel free to explain to me.
Well, there was a memo that was posted around to every police station in the UK in 2021 by the Commissioner of the Met, explaining how the police should deal and interact with people coming to film police property, police headquarters, police inquiry offices.
Right.
Said basically, leave them alone. There's nothing you can do.
So, but you're saying you think that then entitles you to go onto the site and film vehicles? Do you?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Hello.
You're a sergeant. You're an officer in charge. Yeah.
I am.
I'll talk to you then if you want. If you want to come away, I'll talk to you instead of these people. But yeah, what's the collar number there, sorry?
7236.
7236, lovely. And Sergeant?
Von Mimity.
Sergeant, sorry?
Von Mimity.
Von Mimity. Nice to meet you. No worries.
Go ahead. Yeah, I thought you did. That's alright. I'll speak to him. Yeah. Quite happy. Yeah.
Told you they'd leave before I do, guys. There goes PC Fowler. I can't remember what her name was, Vanessa something.
Yeah, that's fine. No worries. Sorry, Dave.
Oh, yeah, you're free, yeah.
Yeah, go on.
No worries. Yeah, there's not a lot really going on. I was just making a little video of the area. Once I get a shot of the marked cars. Had PC Vanessa, whatever her name is.
Yeah.
Sort of, there we go, marked car. But yeah, so I was walking up around.
Yeah.
She stopped, had a chat with me, had a bit of a chat, let her know just been filming matters of public interest.
Yeah.
She asked if I was just going to stay on the perimeter. I said, well, I'm going to walk wherever's publicly accessible. I've walked all the way up round here. There's literally at the end of this road, cycle path and pedestrian footpath sign right at the end of this road going up here.
Yeah.
Obviously, I see there's a gate there. I do see that. I'm not blind.
Yeah.
That gate is clearly for cars. The pedestrian way, it's not blocked, it's not obscured. There's no checkpoint for pedestrians to go past this point. There are no signs saying...
Apart from that one asking you to have an ID
and car pass. Yeah, but I'm not in a car, am I? So I don't know.
Very
you
true.
know.
So, common sense would say that you can see there's a barrier there. Public is not allowed through there. There is a sign at the front. And I appreciate you can film whatever you like around here. I've got no issue with that. If you go on site, you are going to be challenged. You're not a police officer.
Okay.
You will be asked to leave.
Okay.
And if you refuse that and you continue to go about your business, then
Yeah.
we will be looking at whether or not those offences committed.
What offences would potentially be...
Potentially aggravated trespass.
What would be aggravating about it?
The fact that you're preventing my officers from going about their daily business.
I'm not blaming them. I've not stopped them. I've not interacted with them first.
There is a barrier there. All right. You're saying it's for cars.
Yeah.
I'm saying it is for cars. It's also going to stop you.
Okay.
All right. If you want, I'll ask the security guard to stand there, and that is your physical barrier.
So if I were walking up here without the camera and the PC Vanessa, whatever, hadn't stopped me, and I was just walking up and I just continued walking through,
Security would stop.
Security would then stop me. Interesting. Okay.
Because you're still going to have to identify yourself as a police officer or police staff to gain access to that.
Do you not think that should be more clearly signposted, saying private property, you know, because that is very misleading. This is, again, all double yellow lined. This doesn't switch to red double line, which is usually indicative of police property, which is usually indicative of you can't pass here. There should definitely be better signage, because anybody walking up here is going to get confused, because if I didn't know any better, I was just a member of the public not doing here what I'm doing here, and just walked on, and then this security guard who straight away came up to me said, I'm going to use reasonable rules, carry on mate. Very aggressive. No, but there's a right way. You've approached me very, very politely.
But that is his job.
Yeah, but the way he's approached me, he's just asked me, he gets off in 10 minutes, do I want to meet him around the corner and have a little chat? That's what he's just said to me.
Well, I'll discuss that with
you. You bloody well should. He also, they're not wearing their SIA badges on their outermost. Obviously, you have to wear your epaulets on your outermost. Their SIA badges have to be on display while acting in their official duty.
Yeah, I was wearing that's UK, but you didn't know my identification.
Tensions escalate further as the auditor holds ground, pointing out public accessibility and demanding evidence of authority. The security guard refuses to yield, sparking a heated exchange. This part demonstrates how private contractors can act aggressively, often without clear legal backing, and how situational awareness becomes crucial during such confrontations.
How?
Well, even still, you should still be wearing it. Anyway,
how are we going to resolve it today, mate? I can't let you on the site.
Okay, well, I will tell you, I will not go past that barrier.
That's fair enough. I'm quite happy if you're out here filming, as long as you're not interfering with the security staff.
Okay.
Let them go about their business.
Yeah.
Let the officers coming and going about their business.
Yeah.
I've got no issue with...
I said, I've not bothered anybody, not interacted with anybody.
Are you happy to give me a name? A first name?
No. Sorry, mate.
Nothing?
No, I'm good.
Okay. Fine. All right, mate.
No.
You're in public. You can film whatever you want.
Cool. Yeah, definitely recommend, because somebody actually came here about a year ago that I saw doing this, and there's no signage there. And the sergeant that came out and spoke to them said, "Yeah, we'll get some signage put up." And again, I've come here a year later.
That's above my pay grade.
Well,
so it is being looked at, and I know that they are looking at that.
A year. I mean, come on, a year.
I'll take it up again. And
But
I think that's kind of the point that you guys are making, isn't it?
yeah, we come to point out flaws in the system, you know, see where we can and where we can't access. If we are about to access somewhere, how we're dealt with in first hand. Vanessa wasn't unreasonable with me. So, you know, she stopped up there,
Yeah.
said she'd walk around with me. But that security guard, man, he's a loose cannon.
Okay.
He's a loose cannon.
I'll
Like,
speak to him.
I reckon when he gets off work, if he saw me walking around the corner,
I don't think he would.
oh, you want to bet? After he just said he wants to have a little chat with me in 10 minutes.
He may chat to you, but he's not.
No.
But I'll speak to him.
Yeah, like we don't know what a little chat means. Yeah.
Um,
Wouldn't be the first time I've been assaulted by somebody with an SIA badge.
Our property starts there, but like you said, the barrier's here.
Yeah.
I'm quite happy if you're out here, as long as you're not interfering with anything.
Won't interfere with them. I said I didn't stop them doing what they're doing. They decided to come to me. Is that another sergeant? Officer in charge.
Yeah.
Nice.
He was coming out first.
Fair enough. Oh, he's got a sidearm and everything. Oh, he's a big boy. He's got the sidearm. Hopefully I don't get shot.
We're not.
Enter the sergeant, a breath of fresh air amid chaos. The dynamic shifts instantly as a calm authority assesses the scene and begins de-escalating the confrontation. The auditor maintains composure while the sergeant's presence highlights the importance of professional intervention, contrasting sharply with the previously aggressive security response.
No, you've been very reasonable actually, Sergeant. You have been brilliant.
So are you happy with that?
Yeah, I won't transgress your barrier.
And that you're agreeing that includes the sidewalk?
Including the sidewalk, I won't go past
The
it.
other side?
And the other side,
Don't wanna
covering all
recall that.
bases. No, you're good. I won't go past it.
Alright.
I was going to stand here and try and zoom in and get some of these mark cards, and that's all I want.
That's fine, mate. I would ask that private vehicles, can you try not to film those?
I mean, my camera's not that good. I'm not going to pick up anything from here. Anybody coming in and out, if it's on camera, it's on camera. They're in public.
Alright.
But-
Can I ask you, were you at the prison earlier?
Pardon?
Were you at the prison earlier?
What prison?
Exeter prison
Where's that?
in Exeter.
Well, yeah, I figured that, but whereabouts?
New North Road. Because they just said there was an auditor outside, so it's just
I don't know.
it's just curiosity. 'cause
Maybe.
If it is you, I've got no issue with it.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe.
Okay, mate.
But yeah, no, I was down there. Yeah.
That's all right.
Yeah.
You're
But they've
allowed
actually that prison. It's not a very good prison. Not. It's not.
I'm not going to comment on that.
No, but it's not. I mean, you can read the reports online by the inspectors that have been there and done that 2021 and 2008. Both very, very poor.
It's not my
Very poor. No, I know it's not, but that's why I went down there.
And obviously, watch the road. Don't step onto it.
I won't eat yellow snow either. I won't trip over my shoelaces, don't worry.
No, I just want to go home, mate. Happy with that?
Yeah, all good, Sergeant. Have a good day, mate.
I'm going home now. Yeah. All good. Thanks. See you in the morning.
But the sergeant's going to go have a chat with the security guard. Yeah, how he approached me was very aggressive. He's a loose cannon. This is what I mean. This is the problem when you outsource to private security with SIA badges. They don't have the same training. They don't have the same tolerance as police. Like, you can see why and how sergeants get to become sergeants, because for the most part, when you do these sorts of videos and you get these interactions, you know, you do see that the sergeant will come out and most of the time de-escalate situations. You do get the odd sergeant that is a bit of a numpty, but for the most part, sergeants are usually pretty good. They're good at de-escalating situations rather than the other officers. Very abrasive, very aggressive. But yeah, I'll look up that on Fighting Words. Pretty sure there's legislation on it. And I'll link that in the video. I like that police car. It looks like an old style police car that you used to get on like Need for Speed Underground 2 and old racing games like that. Like a sort of interceptor sort of one. Which is pretty cool. Got a couple more up in the distance there. Yeah, so that sergeant's clearly having a word with that security guard. We've got a marked vehicle coming down.
De-escalation takes center stage here. The sergeant instructs the security guard to respect boundaries and proper conduct, immediately reducing tension. The auditor explains public filming rights, and the interaction becomes a lesson in how leadership and clear communication can defuse potentially explosive situations before they escalate further.
Yeah, straight away you can see the difference between a sergeant's attitude, level of decorum compared to the PCs. Great de-escalation skills, really. Pardon?
The camera's off now.
Yeah, okay, cool.
He's going to go home.
Yeah, yeah.
I've asked him to do a duty report about the interaction with
Sure,
you
sure.
and him. And
Yeah, yeah.
obviously you've got your video. So.
Yeah. I'll tell you what, I can give you my YouTube channel if you want, because we're going up on there. So if you want to jot that down, then you can look at the video and you can actually see how he came and interacted with me from the get-go.
Yeah, go for it.
It's Power to the Proletariat. So that's what I said, you might want to write it down if you've got no...
Right,
Yeah,
I got it.
yeah. But yeah, Power to the Proletariat. And yeah, this will be up in the next couple of
I
days.
quite enjoy watching all that.
I do too, yeah. But yeah, the way he came and interacted
so
was...
he'll do his version of
Yeah,
things.
sure.
He's going to send that, and then we'll look into that.
Fantastic.
And obviously, like I say, you've got your video of your side of things.
Yeah, yeah.
That's going to be captured anyway.
Awesome.
Happy with that?
Yeah, appreciate that. Obviously, Sergeant, you've been top-notch, came, de-escalated the situation, and that's exactly what we look for. Like, and you can see why sergeants like you get to your rank, because...
You know what? I'm quite
you know.
happy with what you guys do, providing, like I say, it doesn't interfere with
Yeah.
any staff or...
Yeah, and to be fair, you do get some people that would come up and go up to the guys in there and start talking to them and having a go at saying, what about this, what about that? And I'm like, I just come up, mind my own business. People want to come and talk to me. I'm not stopping them from doing their business.
I think you all know, like, whether it's you or any other auditor,
Yeah.
you know you're going to get challenged.
Not
You know you're gonna
always.
get
I mean,
challenged by
I go
security or-
plenty of places where I have absolutely no issues
We would always
whatsoever.
challenge you. We're
Yeah.
always going to come and speak to you. And by challenge, I mean, like, who are you? What are you doing?
Yeah,
like
yeah.
you said, you've explained it to me first off, like,
Yeah.
straight off the bat, so that's fine. Like,
Yeah.
you told me who you are. Like, I've got no intention of doing anything other than
Yeah.
finding out what your
Yeah.
purpose
I
is.
was going to say, there was actually a memo posted around by the Commissioner of the Met, wasn't there, last year to all police stations in Cambridge. Pardon? Not to us. You should try and look that up, try and get hold of a copy and make sure your PCs have got a copy, because your PCs didn't have a clue what it was, but it was meant to be sent around to all police stations. So
We won't.
yeah, you chase that up, because the guard here was saying that you get 3 of me here a week sort of thing.
Yeah.
And if they know how to deal with it and how to interact,
Yeah.
but definitely you need more signage and definitely a physical barrier here, because this does look like publicly accessible.
Yeah.
Here, reflection meets real-world policing. The auditor observes the stark contrast between sergeant professionalism and security's aggression. They discuss signage issues, public access confusion, and the risks of outsourcing security. The commentary underlines how gaps in policy and training can create unnecessary confrontations in publicly funded areas.
No signage, obviously, again
that will be up to people that get paid
yeah,
more than I
that's
do.
obviously what, to the commissioner or something, or his office just round the corner.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, just pop in and say hello.
Good use some film.
Oh, I did, but that's actually got a sign at the front saying access by invitation only. That's
Yeah.
what I mean, so I don't go past that, because it's clearly signposted.
Interesting if I'll have a look.
Yeah, but honestly, I've looked all the way up here. I did double back and check, and there's nothing, absolutely nothing. But have a good day, Sergeant. But yeah, so. But yeah, so I'm just going to wait a few minutes, wait for that SIA badged person, allegedly, to make sure that he's off and gone. I'm not going to have any drama with him. Spot on, Sergeant. So the sergeant's just explained to the security guard that barrier that they were leaving continuously open there, that's no different than leaving the gates open, which is an implied right of access, which is spot on. So he's telling the security guard to make sure that gate remains closed. But anyway, I'm not going to push my luck and go past, because at the end of the day I've got the interaction that I really wanted. The sergeant came, told the others to go away, and dealt with it. So what's that you got? Operational Health Support Unit over there.
Yeah, and he'll keep, well, I say the auditors will keep coming back because they're pressuring us to do something.
Exactly, Sergeant. See, Sergeant gets he's saying the auditors are going to come back because we're pressuring them to do something about it. And that's exactly what we're doing. Yeah.
And obviously if he does come across the barrier, he said he won't. I trust him. If he does, then
Yeah, so this sergeant's already made it clear that, you know, if I do pass. Spot on, Sergeant, have a good day.
see you later.
Cheers. Yeah, Sergeant was just explaining to him, you know, that we're going to keep pressuring because something does need to be done. It's not clear, and it needs to be. If it's meant to be a secure site, it needs to be secure.
Resolution begins to take shape as the sergeant ensures the auditor won't be obstructed, confirming clear barriers and signage will be enforced. The auditor reassures compliance while maintaining filming duties. This segment highlights how structured leadership restores order and reinforces legal boundaries without escalating conflict.
But yeah, he said he trusts me. I've said that I'm not going to go past, which I won't. So yeah, he's already made it clear that if I do, then potentially they might be looking at offences of aggravated trespass, which I don't think would hold up, but it is quite late in the day and I just want to go home soon, so I don't really fancy getting arrested, sitting in a cell. I'm actually down visiting some family and that as well at the moment, so I just want to kind of get home and go see my family. But so yeah, just be going, dealing with that, seeing them. Don't really fancy spending the night in a cell, waiting for a solicitor, all of that drama. It's not worth the aggro. So yeah, we'll kind of get a shot of the sergeant driving away, and then I think I'll probably be on my way. So the sergeant's going up that way, unfortunately. No indicator though. Oh, doing so well. But yeah. Yeah. Okay. There we go. 1, 2, 3 more marked vehicles up there.
Closure and reflection dominate this segment. The auditor summarizes the interaction, capturing marked police vehicles and contextualizing the experience. The commentary emphasizes that responsible auditing relies on patience, clarity, and understanding procedural rules, turning a potentially hostile encounter into an instructive and revealing case study.
I can't go get any shots of, unfortunately. That's a shame, but it is what it is. Alright guys, so yeah, I'm gonna head out now. And
Final moments bring everything together. The auditor exits the scene, reflecting on verbal threats, professional de-escalation, and public rights. This closing part reinforces lessons learned about authority, accountability, and the public's role in observing law enforcement, leaving viewers with a complete understanding of how these audits test real-world procedures. Make sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel, and we'll see you in the next one.